Well, I think that the review of the personnel was relatively simple. They've already played once. They're aware of their players. They're aware of the strengths and weaknesses. I think the biggest thing that the message could be tonight is let's be a ferocious Tiger. Let's try to really come out and be determined, be convicted in what we're trying to accomplish, and carry out the assignments that we're given. To do that, you got to defend. You've got to rebound. You certainly got to execute offensively. How do we do that? Number one, you've got to get back transition defense and limit Ole Miss quick threes and emotional dunks that create crowd involvement, that creates momentum. You've got to limit the number of those. They're the best in the league, one of the best in the country in transition offense, so we got to do that. Another thing you have to do is you got to be confident offensively. Hey, get out there and get light on your feet, shoot the ball with confidence, and go play and have fun. There's no better feeling than walking out of an opponent's arena with a W, and we have that opportunity tonight. No, I think the electricity is so great in here that everyone's going to hang on their seat for an emotional play from Ole Miss. I think if the Tigers can come out and be confident, get off to a decent start, to a good lead, maybe even a 2 or 3 point lead, just to keep the crowd in check. And I think that's one good thing that can carry through, at least into the first half. You're going to have to break this game down in segments, and I spoke about that before. I'm a big believer in segments, and so you just kind of got to win it from media timeout to media timeout, just because the electricity is so great in here. They're going to feed off an emotional 3-point shot from Ole Miss or a dunk. Auburn limit those numbers. I think we'll be fine there, but it'll be good. I think that one thing that is Coach Pearl has done with this basketball team is he's trained them well early. They've been on the road. They've been in tough environments. They've been from one end of the country, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, all the way to New York. And our young men, I think, are seasoned with that, and I think they're ready to embrace it. Well, I don't think there's any doubt that our fans, as well as the coaching staff, is looking for the number 3 and number 4 scorer in our lineup. We've got to get to that to accomplish the goals that we want to achieve throughout the season. You've got to have 3, 4, 5 guys in double figures, and Denver is certainly a strong candidate of that. He showed signs of it. He did a great job last Wednesday. Maybe he can continue that tonight.
Forward to your call. With Andy Burcham here in about 5 minutes or so. SeatGeek, now the official ticketing partner of Auburn Athletics. Whether you're buying or selling tickets, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Tiger fans can fan. Starting lineups, opening tip from the Pavilion at Ole Miss. Straight ahead, this is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
John Mengel. Describe that night, because you didn't realize really you'd scored 60?
No. If it went a runaway game, I probably wouldn't have had 60. I mean, once we got up 20 plus points, nobody was really guarding anybody, as much as they might. I think CM tried to get some guys to hurt me, but, So it was a little easier, I think, back then than it would be now. And I'll be honest with you, probably anybody who can do that today is gone. After their freshman or sophomore year, they're gone, So you say about the record being, that's, it's probably why it has lasted that long.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations. You could say we know a thing or two about tradition. We've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Being a team player is part of our culture. That's why at CB&S Bank, we are proud supporters and huge fans of Auburn basketball. Whoa, Regal, hey! Visit cbsbank.com today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Auburn basketball, and these are the Yellowwood starting lineups. Brought to you by Great Southern Wood, makers of Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. Now, the starting five for the Tigers.
Trey drives to the basket, through the lane, hang, shoots, goes past Donaldson, 4-3. Count it!
Everybody's joining the fun.
Steal, Donaldson, he's got a breakaway, to the hole, he jams it, and Auburn goes up one.
Trey Donaldson, Tallahassee, Florida, Florida State University School.
Three ball Denver. Made three Denver. Take that. Off the left side, Denver Jones three. Yes!
All right.
18-footer Denver swish.
He's got a good look about him right now, Andy. I've got a feeling that Denver Jones is going to go off.
Denver Jones, Newmarket, Alabama, Buckhaw High School.
Whip around pass, and it comes to Moore, who drives the ball and jams it. Auburn breaks the press quickly. Jones underneath. Moore banks it in on the alley-oop. Jalen gets the rebound. Outlet Aiden. Ahead Chris Moore. One dribble, double hand dunk.
Chris Moore, West Memphis, Arkansas, Academies of West Memphis.
Auburn the other way. Jalen to the hole. Yes!
Great lead
and
pass.
A foul. Ahead for Jalen. Splits defenders to the hole. Got it! And he's tied his career high. Ahead Holloway. Lobs it. No! Jalen with a double-hand dunkaroo.
Jalen Williams, Hunter, Georgia, Brownlee County High School.
Out to the top for Janai. He'll pop a three. His third of the night, that sets a career high. Underneath Broom, two-handed hammer. It's called a pick and roll. Lobs it ahead. Broom to the hole with the left hand. Yes, and a foul!
Janai Broom, Plant City, Florida, Temple Catholic.
Before we get to the Ole Miss lineups, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly. Ole Miss 18-3 overall, 5-3 in the SEC. Juju Murray at the point, 5'11 junior from the Bronx in New York. 15 points, 2.6 rebounds, 4 assists a game. Matthew Morrell on one wing, a 6'4 senior out of Memphis, 16.7 points, 3.5 rebounds, 1.8 steals. Alan Flanagan at the other wing, 6'6 senior from Little Rock, Arkansas, 15.7 rebounds, 3 assists. Jamin Brakefield, 6'8 senior, Jackson, Mississippi, 11.9 points, 5.2 rebounds. And Musa Cisse, 7-foot senior out of Kanerki, Guinea. 4 points, 4.7 rebounds per ball game. The officials tonight, Steven Anderson, Owen Short, and Anthony Jordan. Ole Miss in the home light blue uniforms, red numerals and lettering, white trim. Auburn with the white uniforms tonight. Tops and bottoms, blue to Luton numbers and lettering, and Ole Miss wins the tap, and we are underway in Oxford. At the right wing, Brakefield, picked up by Jalen Williams on the wing, right side. One dribble, picks up the dribble, looking for help, hands the ball, it's out to the top for Juju Murray. Murray against Denver Jones, gets a screen, kicks it to the corner for Morrell. Morrell, three ball from there, good.
Well, he made an outstanding shot on that. He was well defended, but he made a great follow-away shot from the deep corner.
3-0 Ole Miss on top. Just the start of things in Oxford. First possession for the Tigers. Left wing, Denver Jones. Williams at the top for Janai Broom outside the arc. Janai, one dribble off two, right side now for Denver Jones. Spins on the wing, right side, 11 to shoot. Now Jalen Williams at the top. Jalen picks up the dribble, out to the top, Donaldson at midcourt, 4 to shoot. Donaldson gets a screen, Auburn's got to shoot quick. Denver Jones gets off the shot. It drew iron, but he missed it. Flanagan rebounds and starts the break for Ole Miss. Allen at the right wing. Brings it to the top. Flanagan open for a three over Broom. Good.
That's back-to-back threes right there. We've got to do a little bit better defensively, pick up a little bit higher, be a little bit more aggressive, and be more confident on the offensive end.
6-0. Rebels lead it. 18:33 in the first half. Donaldson drives to the wing, left wing for Williams. Inside the arc for Janai Broom. Backs his man in. Nice pass underneath. Williams, or rather Moore went up for the dunk. It was stripped away. Ole Miss the other way and another three. It's missed. Rebound to the floor. Saved by Cisse. Out to the top. Murray for three. He missed it. And the rebound run down in the corner by Janai Broom to Donaldson will bring the ball up the floor. They got two really good looks at three that time.
They really did. We were a little bit fortunate then.
Donaldson to the hole. To the corner Moore. To the top for Broom outside the arc. Into the left corner. Donaldson for three. Yes.
There we go. The Tigers still have a good look about them. They're executing their stuff.
18th three of the year for Donaldson. Cuts the lead in half. It's 6-3 Ole Miss. And Brakefield brings the ball up the floor for the Rebels. Chad Bacon-Mazzara in at the next break for Auburn. Brakefield outside the arc. On the wing, it's Muirfield. Murrell in the lane. Fadeaway, 7. Good.
He's a nice player. Looks like he's their number one go-to guy right off the bat. He's had 1 3 and 1 nice 2 right over the top of Donaldson.
5 points for Murrell. 8-3. Ole Miss leads it. 17-13 in the first. Donaldson, free throw line extended for Williams. Low post, Broom. Head fake against Cisse. Leans in, put it up, and he missed it. Cisse got the rebound. Outlet to Brakefield. Up the floor for the Rebels, up 8-3. Brakefield to the hole. Cut off. Underneath Cisse to the hole. Good. And a foul. Really good start for Ole Miss. They're 4 of 6 from the field.
Yeah, they come out on fire right off the bat. The Tigers going to make some adjustments. We'll make some substitutions right here, kind of change the tempo a little bit.
Broom called for the foul. Cisse at the line to shoot an and one at 36%. Chad Bacon-Mazzara, Chaney Johnson in for Auburn as Chris Moore and Jalen Williams sit down for the Tigers. Cisse, a transfer from both Memphis and Oklahoma State. Free throw is missed badly. One of those double transfers that became eligible back in December. 10-3 Ole Miss. 10:47, make that 16:47 in the first half. Donaldson right wing. Picks up the dribble, top of the circle, Chad Bacon-Mazzara. Into the post for Broom. Janai. Backs Cisse into the lane. Fade away for Janai, missed it short. Rebound Brakefield for Ole Miss. Nice little elbow that he threw in the direction of Chaney Johnson. Murray lobs it, Cisse dunks it. 12-3 Ole Miss.
Tigers just got to chip away here, just got to keep getting the ball. We're getting the ball inside to Janai. He just needs to be a little bit more effective.
Donaldson straight away three, knocks it home.
There we go, there we go.
12-6 Rebels, just over 16 minutes to go in the first half. Murray at the top for the Rebels, picked up by Chad Bacon-Mazzara. Murray left-hand dribble, left side for Murrell, picked up by Denver Jones. Down the left side, it goes to Flanagan, 18-footer up good. Rebels are red hot from the field. They're 6 of 8 from the field and lead Auburn 14-6. Donaldson, right wing, Chad Bacon-Mazzara. Low post, Broom against Cisse. Double team to the wing, Donaldson to Bacon-Mazzara. Got pushed, got reached. Bacon-Mazzara to the corner, to the wing. 3-ball, Donaldson. Didn't get that one. Rebound, Broom for Auburn. Janai to the basket, to the corner. 3-ball, Bacon-Mazzara, good.
Good basketball, nice feed by Janai. Good assist on that play. We've got a couple of guys going. We've got Donaldson making a shot and Mazzara.
14-9 Rebels. 15:05 in the first half of play. Murrell, low post, Murray, fade away, good, baseline right. .53 in the first half. 16-9 Ole Miss. 7 of 9 from the field tonight. Donaldson straight away, drives inside the arc, kicks it left corner. baseline, Cheney Johnson. Almost lost it out of bounds. Broom, 3-ball, left side, no. Rebound, Cheney. Up with the right hand, it's good.
Very nice rebound. We keep going to the offensive glass. That's one of the weaknesses that Ole Miss has. They open up that offensive board.
16-11 Rebels with the lead and the ball. Murray at the right wing. To the wing, picked up by Broom. Now Denver Jones down the lane. Murray head fake. Leans in, goes up. Air ball, rebound Broom. Outlet Donaldson. Waits for numbers up the right sideline. Donaldson twice between the legs. Top of the circle, Baker Mazzara. Penetrates to the hole, off the glass, it's blocked. And out of bounds off of Cisse. And a timeout. 14:04 in the first half. Ole Miss leads Auburn by a score of 16-11. First half tonight presented by Southern Union. Conveniently located just a few miles from Auburn, Southern Union offers classes that easily transfer to the university. Endless opportunities are right up the road. Stay tuned. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
You've created a comfortable home office. Now let Carrier provide the cash bonus. For a limited time, you can claim up to $1,550 in cool cash rebates on a qualified Carrier home comfort system. There's never been a better time to upgrade to year-round premium comfort and energy savings.
Carrier, a proud partner of Auburn Athletics and special needs assistance stations for you. Turn to the experts with Carrier.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
Chick-fil-A is proud to present this broadcast of Auburn basketball. All Chick-fil-A locations in Alabama proudly support the Auburn Tigers. Eat more chicken and War Eagle with Chick-fil-A.
14:04 to go in the first half, and Oxford Rebels on top of Auburn 16-11. Ole Miss red hot from the field. Randall at 7 of 10. Auburn 4 of 11 from the field, but the Tigers have hit 3 threes early on.
Well, we just need to sustain this run right off the bat. They're keyed up. They've got an exciting crowd. It's electrifying in here. We just got to continue to stay the way we're going, keep nibbling away. 16-11, we're right in this game right here. One of the things that we got to do is convert a little bit more. Janai got the ball twice down on the low post and did not finish it. Usually he does, and he always shoots a high percentage, so we continue to go to that.
During the break, they reviewed one of the 2 3 balls that Ole Miss has made, and it was still a 3. So the score remains 16-11. Auburn ball. Aiden Holloway into the lineup for the Tigers. So is Katie Johnson and Dylan Cardwell. Auburn out of bounds, left baseline. Cheney Johnson will trigger. 19 on the shot clock for Auburn. Tigers trail 16-11.
Well, that's one thing that we've done. It's 5-0 on the bench points, so our bench is helping us.
Inbound Baker Mazzara to the top for Cardwell, and Chad Baker stepped out of bounds in front of the Ole Miss bench. First turnover for either team.
It's a dead ball throw-ins. It gives us a chance to put a little pressure full court.
16-11 Rebels, 14 minutes to go, first half Ole Miss ball. Murray, cross-court Flanagan off his foot. Gets the ball back to Murray off the left side outside the arc. Into the lane. Down the left side of the lane. Out the left side, this is T.J. Caldwell. On the wing, left wing for Brandon Murray. Murray, head fake at 3. Free throw line, shoots from 15 and scores.
That's one thing the coaches talked about today is try to run them off the three-point line, but you cannot let them drive to the middle.
Ole Miss by 7, 18-11, Auburn ball. Cardwell, left wing, Katie Johnson. Top of the circle, Aiden Holloway. Left wing, Katie got a step on his man, drove to the hole. Into the corner, Chad Baker-Mazara, three, rimmed out. Rebound out of bounds off of Ole Miss, Auburn ball. That'll bring Jalen Williams back into the Auburn lineup, replacing Cheney Johnson. Ole Miss 8 of 11 from the field, Auburn 4 of 12. The Tigers have just one 2-point field goal. Jalen will trigger baseline right. Cardwell hands right back to Jalen. To the right wing, Chad Baker-Mazara. Drives on Flanagan. One dribble back out to the top for Holloway. Shot clock at 9. Aiden gets a screen on the right wing. Kicks it to the left corner. Jalen Williams, three. In and out.
Great decision by Aiden to find the open shooter. It just didn't go down. Half the ball was underneath the rim.
Brandon Murray, left wing, head fake, a drive, pull up off the right wing. Brandon, head fake at 3. Left side, 3 ball. It's in and out. Whistle foul underneath. I think this is going to go against Auburn on the rebound. I think, judging from the reaction of everyone, it's going to go against Aiden Holloway. The Rebels will get a new shot clock. And now, 2 of the officials are going to go over and take a look at the foul. They called it a common foul. I guess they're going to see if there was something flagrant that Aiden did on the foul.
Yeah, we were a little bit blocked out on that. He could have held with both hands or something like that, but I restricted the guy from elevating off the floor, but I don't think that would take place.
Both teams have gone to their, well, Ole Miss isn't at their bench, Auburn is, as the officials take a look at the replay of the foul against Aiden Holloway. Ole Miss has not been called for a foul in this game. Auburn has been whistled for 2. 12:45 in the first half. Ole Miss 18, Auburn 11. The Rebels still 8 of 12 from the field. Auburn just 4 of 13, and only one of Auburn's shots is a 2-pointer. It has been tough inside the lane for Auburn. Unai Broom's first shot was blocked by Cisse, and the only 2-point shot that Auburn has was a rebound and a putback by Cheney Johnson.
Well, that's true. And one of the things that's the hardest things to do with teams, when you go on the road, you come into an opponent's venue and it's electrifying and they're hyped up, and really, Ole Miss really came to play. Being able to match that intensity sometimes is hard to do, and we've done a pretty good job, but we need to go one more step forward. This would allow us to just pick up a little bit more pep in our step on both ends, and especially in transition.
I believe it was a common, well, let me double check. No, they're going to put Ole Miss at the line. So apparently what Aiden Holloway did will send Alan Flanagan to the free throw line. So Flanagan at the free throw line, and he makes it. Allen shooting 83% from the line. Apparently it was a hook and hold. A hook and hold by Holloway, and Flanagan makes both free throws.
Holloway was giving away so much size back there. He was just scratching and clawing the best he could to try to keep the play from developing.
Ole Miss up by 9. That matches the largest lead, and the Rebels keep the ball. Murray will trigger. Bounce pass underneath Flanagan. It was blocked by Chad Baker-Mazara, who gets the rebound. Lobs it up the right sideline for Holloway. Auburn down 9. Aiden in the lane. Right wing. Head fake at 3 by Jalen. Top of the circle. Drive to the hole by Holloway. Hang shoots, and he got fouled. He got pushed down a little bit. And he will go to the line to shoot 2 for Auburn. First foul called against Ole Miss.
That was a really good play by Aiden and Jalen together. Kind of a 2-man play. And that's the first time that we've seen really Aiden in a couple of games really drive to the basket with determination.
Rashad Marshall whistled for the foul. Holloway at the line, 4-2 for Auburn. First of two is good. Bake Brakefield in. Flanagan comes out, so does Marshall. Morrell also returns to the lineup for the Rebels. For Auburn, it's Holloway, K.D. Johnson, Jalen Williams, Chad Baker-Mazzara, and Dylan Cardwell. Holloway tries to cut the lead to 7, and he missed it. Rebound, Brandon Murray. Quickly up the floor, Rebels. Morrell to the hole, off the glass, is blocked, and it's a goaltend against Dylan Cardwell.
That's one of the keys tonight, is to get back in defensive transition, and even off of a free throw, they beat us down the floor.
7 points already for Morrell, and the Rebels have their largest lead. It's double digits, 22-12.
This is
Holloway, left wing, KD, low post, Jalen leans in, scores.
That was the first look of the Ole Miss's 2-3 matchup zone, and we picked it apart real quick.
Rebels up the floor in a hurry. Caldwell outside the arc, way out on the wing. Gets the ball to Brakefield. Left wing picked up by Dylan Cardwell. Puts it on the floor, between the legs dribble. Picks it up now. Cardwell gets right in his face. Wrap around at the top, it's Morrell against CBM. Gets past him and drives to the hole, and he missed the bunny. Rebound, Baker-Mazzara. Auburn on the break. Baker-Mazzara in the key. Off the right wing, Jalen into the corner. Chad Baker-Mazzara for 3 from the corner, didn't get it. Rebound tap to K.D. Johnson. He'll pop a 3, good.
It's given us a little bit of spark. We got fortunate on a defensive rebound. Mazzara came up with it. It's a good thing to see KD didn't make that first basket go down.
5-point run by Auburn trims the lead to 5. It's 22-17 Rebels. Ole Miss ball on the perimeter, Brakefield. Right wing for Caldwell. To the wing for Brakefield. Picked up by KD. Now Caldwell outside, head fake. Picked it up, gets the ball off the right side for Brakefield. Off the left wing. 3 ball, left wing, and it's good. Off the left wing for Brandon Murray. 25-17 Ole Miss, 10:50 in the first half. Ole Miss continues to shoot well at 10 of 16 from the field.
They're staying in that matchup zone. A second possession. We'll see what the Tigers do here.
KD, left wing, at the top, Holloway. Almost into the center circle. Shot clock at 10. Screen from Cardwell. Stop and pop 3. Don't. Rebound, Chad Baker-Mazzara. To the top, Holloway, another 3. That one's good.
There we go. Keep getting on that offensive glass, giving us second opportunities. A great 3-point shot by Aiden.
Auburn with 6 offensive rebounds so far. Murray drives against KD. Missed an open shot. Here's Auburn the other way. Off the left wing, Aiden Holloway from Chad Baker-Mazzara. Tigers down 5 with the ball. 10 minutes to go in the first half of play in Oxford. Holloway gets a screen from Cardwell, right wing, picks it up, lobs to Dylan at the top. Shot clock at 10. Now back to Holloway, shot clock at 7. Down the right side, Jalen Williams. To the top, Chad Baker-Mazzara missed a short. Rebound tapped. Ole Miss with the ball. Brakefield drives to the hole and gets held by Chad Baker-Mazzara. He'll go to the line for 2, maybe more. Mazzara gets the foul, his first of the night. We've got a timeout. 9:38 in the first. Ole Miss 25, Auburn 20. Stay tuned. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Get ready to say War Eagle and sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, as Auburn baseball tickets are now on sale for the 2024 season. Don't miss any of the 32 exciting home games at Plainsman Park, as Butch Thompson and your 15th-ranked Auburn Tigers are set to host Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ole Miss, and Alabama this season. Opening day on the Plains is set for Friday, February 16th versus Eastern Kentucky. Tickets start at just $12. You can secure yours today at aubtix.com. War Eagle.
Conecuh Sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh Sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh Sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh Sausage, since 1947, a real winner.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
Brad Law in the Auburn Sports Network studios as we check the Yellowwood scoreboard. Final 20 seconds in College Station. Texas A&M leads Florida 67-66. So a tight one coming down to the wire, and we'll give you the full update coming up at halftime. Plus top 25 battles. It is tough to win on the road as teams are finding out throughout college basketball. UCF just upset number 23 Oklahoma. 8th-ranked Kansas scored a big home win over number 4 Houston in the first of 3 top 10 battles throughout college basketball today. Updates throughout our game. Let's get you back out to the pavilion at Ole Miss once again. Andy Burcham and Randall Dickey.
25-20, Ole Miss leads it. Boy, if not for some second chance opportunities, Randall Dickey.
Well, we're winning that category right there. Actually, 2 big categories. It's 11-2 on second chance opportunities, and it's 12-5 in favor of the Tigers in bench points. So we're getting production off the bench. We continue to whittle away. I think we'd like to go a little bit more inside, get some more 2-point shots, because 13 of our 17 shots have been out from the 3-point line, 13 of the 19.
Here's Auburn's lineup right now as Brakefield gets ready to shoot the first of 2, and it is good. Trey Donaldson, Denver Jones, Leor Berman, Jalen Williams, and Janai Broome, and Cisse back in on the low post for Ole Miss. Second free throw is good. He's a good free throw shooter. Brakefield at 85% gives Ole Miss 7-point lead. Some pressure in the backcourt. Donaldson brings it up the floor against Austin Nunez. And across midcourt, 20 to shoot for the Tigers, down 7. Right wing Donaldson at the top, it's Broome. Low post, Jalen up with the left hand, good.
One of the things that Coach Pearl does is better than anybody in the country is after timeouts, underneath out of bounds plays, and he called that special play for Jalen to get him involved on that possession.
5-point Ole Miss lead, 27-22. 9:07 in the first half of play. Nunez working on Berman. Picks up the dribble to the right wing. It goes for Murray. Brandon Murray hands the ball to Cisse against Broome. Cisse head fake. Once, twice, put it up, missed it. Janai got the rebound. Outlet Donaldson ahead for Denver Jones across midcourt. Tigers down 5 with the ball. 8:46 to go in the first half of play. Donaldson walks to the left wing, hits Broome, top of the circle, right wing Berman. Back to the top, Broome. Left side, Williams to the wing, Donaldson. Off the right side, Jalen 3, short.
Thought he might have got bumped on the arm then.
Rebound to Murray, ahead for Murrell. 27-22 Rebels, 8:20 in the first half. Brakefield, top of the circle against Denver Jones. Gets bumped at the top of the key. Right wing Murrell up for the shot, missed it. Rebound Jalen Williams for Auburn. Ole Miss starting to cool off a little bit. Let's see if Auburn can take advantage. Donaldson calls the play in the center circle. Gets a high post screen, Broome right back to Janai. Hands the ball to Denver Jones on a curl. Penetrates, and ball stripped away. Ahead, Murray to Murrell to the hole, and he got it.
That's one of the things the Tigers cannot do is turn the ball over, allow Ole Miss to get in transition on their offense because they're one of the best teams in the country in finishing.
Ole Miss by 7:35 in the first half of play. Auburn basketball. Broome, top of the circle. Janai, right wing, Williams never got there. Steal. And a dunk by Murrell. Back-to-back turnovers by Auburn. Back-to-back buckets by Murrell. And the Rebels are back up 9.
Got to be a little bit more crisp on her passes around the horn.
Top of the circle, Janai. Denver Jones gets a screen, 3 ball. Denver didn't get it. Rebound, Berman knocked to the floor and hard. Got undercut almost by Nunez, and it takes us to a timeout. 7:04 in the first half. Ole Miss 31, Auburn 22. Shaney Johnson and Chris Moore in for Auburn After this timeout, Auburn basketball brought to you by Auburn Opelika Tourism. Start your next visit to the Plains at aotourism.com. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Damaging an underground utility can cause a lot more problems than you think. By causing a potentially avoidable damage to underground utilities, there's many scenarios that do not end well. To keep the gas, power, water, and internet running, using 811 to have your underground utilities marked is a critical piece of the damage prevention process, whether you're a homeowner or an excavator. It's free, it's simple, and it's the law. Visit al811.com for more information.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, this is Kevin Tudhope, owner of Baumhauer's Victory Grill in Auburn. It's basketball season, and we've got you covered with 77 TVs to watch all of your favorite games. Come in and enjoy ice-cold beer and your favorite wings with our happy hour specials from 11 to 6, daily Sunday through Friday. Want to have a watch party to cheer on your Auburn Tigers? Call in and reserve a spot on our new patio for your group party. And the NCAA tournament is right around the corner. We are your official March Madness headquarters with all games televised. Baumhauer's Victory Grill in Auburn. War Eagle.
Back to the pavilion at Ole Miss for more Auburn basketball against the Rebels.
7:04 to go in the first half. Ole Miss 31, Auburn 22. Auburn basketball is brought to you by East Alabama Health. With more than 80 physicians added in the past 5 years, they're growing their healthcare team to meet the growing needs of Auburn, Opelika, and the surrounding areas. We don't talk about this very often when it's in the other team's favor, but turnovers have become a factor tonight. Auburn has turned it over 3 times, and Randall, Ole Miss has turned that into 6 points. In the meantime, Auburn hasn't turned Ole Miss over at all here in the first half of play.
Well, that's true. That's a big factor in the game. It's so emotional. They've got the crowd back involved in it. It's really hyper. One of the things that we're doing, I think it need to be corrected. I think Coach Pearl probably is instructing the guys now. Almost 15 of our 22 shots are from behind the three-point line. We got to do some things like Aiden did early. Drive the ball to the basket, try to finish, get fouled, get to the free throw line, and attack the basket a little bit more.
Rebels have led by as many as 10. They lead by 9 right now with 7:04 to go in the first half. Donaldson, Jones, Moore, Cheney Johnson, and Broom, the Auburn 5. Auburn flattens it out on the baseline. Cheney will trigger baseline right. They lob it for Broom in the lane. Turnaround jumper blocked. Rebounded by Jones. Goes up. It was blocked. And here's Ole Miss the other way, and a whistle and a foul as Cheney Johnson knocks down T.J. Caldwell. Auburn looking for a foul at the other end of the floor. Bruce Pearl is on the floor right now.
I think they let one get away on the other end.
I definitely believe that. On the rebound shot by Denver Jones.
There seemed to be a lot of contact there.
Yep. Rebels out of bounds down the left sideline. 6:56 in the first half of play. Ole Miss with 3 blocks in this first half. 6:52 on a counting clock in the first. Ole Miss by 9. Bounce pass Cisse. Free throw line left, top of the circle, Brakefield. Picked up by Broom and a switch. They've got Cisse underneath, Brakefield 3, switch.
Well, they're taking advantage of us on transition, and also anytime that we switch and have a mismatch, they're doing a good job there.
34-22 Ole Miss, biggest lead for Ole Miss here in the first half. 6:24 to go in the first half. See if Auburn can make a run at the end of the half. Cheney Johnson drives underneath and gets called for a charge. Ole Miss has been called for 1 foul in this first half of play. 1. That's the second foul on Cheney.
The Tigers just need to continue to compete, continue to battle hard.
Beg your pardon, 2 fouls against Ole Miss in the first half. Jalen Williams in after this, or at the next stoppage of play. Flanagan looking for an inbound. Got it inbound to Caldwell.
That was a long 5 seconds.
He traveled as well. Did Caldwell after he caught the ball. Flanagan traveled on the left side, 18-footer. No. Rebound, Chaney Johnson got hit almost in the face by Flanagan. Finally, they get a foul there. Now, let me tell you what, Bruce Pearl is really in the officials because he doesn't feel it's being called evenly. I mean, that was borderline a flagrant foul on Allen. They get smaller. Cisse is out. Let's see if Auburn can go to the low post. They do not have their 7'5 backup center, Jamarian Sharp. He's out with a non-COVID illness as Baker Mazzara is into the ball game for Auburn. So is Jalen Williams for Auburn. Down 12 Auburn ball, 6:05 in the first half.
Let's see if we can get the ball inside. They're going to.
Broom outside the arc, picked up by Brakefield. Janai needs to get rid of it. Puts it on the floor. Bounce pass Donaldson to the hole. Reverse layup with the left hand. Good.
Very good. It turned down all right. That's a way to just keep your composure and just continue to compete, continue to play.
Cut the lead to 10, 34-22. The 34-24. Caldwell throws up an air ball from 3. Ball is saved. Nope. Allen tried to save it, but was out of bounds when he did.
Yeah, I think he was out of bounds when he left the floor.
Yeah. Auburn basketball, 5:36 to go in the first half. Tigers have trailed by as much as 12. They're down 10. And Donaldson brings it up the floor. Hey, Donaldson, top of the circle, Jalen Williams. Looked for a back door. Jalen Williams nearly loses it, saves it, out of bounds off of Jalen.
Well, we let the pressure on our wing, our point to wing pass a little bit affect us that time.
Yeah.
Got her back to the basket instead of turning around and facing up, being strong with it.
5:20 to go in the first half. Ole Miss leads Auburn by 10. Boy, turnovers, 5 of those in the first half. Ole Miss hasn't turned it over at all. Rebel ball. Murray at the top. Right side, Murrell. Down the right wing, Flanagan. Allen into the key. Down the left side against Baker Mazzara. Into the lane. Lost it, got it back. Kicks it out in the wing, and it's knocked out of bounds by Williams with 12 to shoot for Ole Miss. Off the left sideline, Ole Miss will trigger. Bounce pass for Juju Murray. Murray against Denver Jones. Picked up in a switch by Broom. Shoots a 3. Air ball. May have been blocked. Rebounded by Jalen. Donaldson up the left wing. Denver Jones drives to the hole. Denver to the hole. Good.
Very nice play. Has a good advanced pass up the floor by Trey Donaldson, and Denver took advantage of the numbers.
Auburn's last 2 buckets are guards going to the hole. Donaldson and Denver. 34-26. Jamin Brakefield at the point against Broom. Got him off the feet, drove to the hole, put it up. It was blocked out of bounds. Auburn ball off of Brakefield. Good backside help by Jalen Williams after Broom was off his feet.
Last 2 possessions been outstanding by the Tigers defensively.
Auburn basketball down 8. Donaldson on a give and go to the hole. It's blocked out of bounds by Brakefield. Auburn ball. Cisse is in. Cisse replaces Caldwell, so this is their starting 5. Murray, Morrell, Flanagan, Brakefield, and Cisse. And a timeout called, and they may look and see if that was a goaltend. Are they? We're going to find out.
I think that Janai and Brakefield were kind of, I think they were discussing a few things together. Maybe got a little bit too close to each other, and there may have been a little bit of contact between the two. I think we're going to take a look at that.
Find your piece of paradise on the Alabama Gulf Coast with Mindy Jones of Remax Paradise. Visit mindyatparadise.com. 4:17 in the first, Ole Miss 34, Auburn 26. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota. Let's go places. Get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4. Offer valid through March 4th, 2024. Zero down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $29.52 monthly payment for every $1,000 finance. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
By now, your daily routine is probably a little too routine. Don't you want to change? Don't you want to start playing by your own rules and escape the routine so your fantasy becomes reality? Where every night is an adventure, where new flavors are ready to be tasted, where it feels like you're a winner. Take a chance. Reward yourself. Make your routine anything but routine. Escape every day at Wind Creek Casino and WindCreekCasino.com.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our home.
When you step onto the court and into the spotlight. The moment to show that hard work and long days pay off. Because when that final shot leaves your hands and we leave our seats, that powerful moment connects us all.
Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Power for a better Alabama.
All right, Brad Law in the Auburn Sports Network studios, a little more than 4 minutes away from the Conecuh Sausage halftime report. A busy day in college basketball, loads of ranked-on-ranked matchups and ranked teams going down on the road. We'll update a full scoreboard for you, plus look around Auburn athletics and all the pertinent stats from the first 20 minutes. It's all on the Conecuh Sausage halftime report. See if Auburn can chip away a little more. Back to Andy Burcham and Randall Dickey at the Pavilion at Ole Miss.
During the timeout, there was a review. I'll be honest, friends, I'm not sure exactly what they reviewed. Apparently, there will be offsetting fouls on the rebound. All right, exactly who those rebound or those fouls are against remains to be seen. It was Brakefield, I think.
I think it is Brakefield and Janai got together. If that's the case, Janai will have two.
Now it would be Janai Broom's second.
Yeah.
And the officials are talking with Bruce Pearl. And I'm going to tell you what, Bruce Pearl is steamed right now about what's going on underneath the basket at both ends of the floor. I don't think he's necessarily arguing that call.
No, I think that the previous 2 or 3 possessions on our offensive end, we felt like the contact was made on the shot.
Dylan Cardwell's waiting to come into the ballgame, I'm guessing, for Janai after this offensive possession. No. Here comes Dylan. He's going to replace Janai right now. It's a double technical.
Yeah, I think both players.
Both number 4s.
Yeah, both
Janai
players.
Broom and Jamin Brakefield.
Yeah, I think they made contact with each other on the dead ball.
Auburn out of bounds. Chad Baker-Mazzara, baseline. Kicks it into the corner. Jalen looks down, shoots a 3, missed it short. Rebound, Auburn. And Denver Jones was fouled.
I think that's really going to be in the Tigers' favor to continue to fly to the offensive glass.
He got fouled by Cisse. It's Moose's first. And the 5th foul against Ole Miss. Out of bounds, baseline right. Bounce pass into the corner for Baker-Mazzara against Flanagan. Head fake, got him off the ground, drives to the hole, hangs, goes up, missed it. Rebound, Cardwell had it, lost it out of bounds.
Really made a great, excellent move on the baseline, but he just did not finish out the shot.
4:01 to go in the first half. Auburn trails by 8, 34-26. Couple chances in that offensive set to cut the lead under 8, not able to do so. Rebel ball. Flanagan will trigger. Auburn presses and throws it ahead for Brakefield. Cardwell gets back. Brakefield is blocked by Cardwell, but Cisse is there for the offensive rebound and a putback.
What an outstanding play by Dylan Cardwell, and none of his teammates came in to clean it up.
That's right. 36-26. Ole Miss by 10 again. Donaldson. Cardwell to the hole. He lays it up and he missed the layup. Got his own rebound and lost it again. Boy. Rebels up the floor. Drive to the hole. Murray, right wing, 3 ball on the side. Good. From Murrell.
A little bit of a misfortune. We lost the ball underneath the basket, and they went 94 feet and kind of outran us to the other end.
3:16. Ole Miss by 13. Out of bounds against Auburn. Turnovers are killing Auburn. That's the 6th turnover against Auburn. And the 3rd trip down the floor without a shot. 3:12 in the first half. Ole Miss on top of Auburn, 39-26.
It's kind of the game right here is in the balance in the first half. We've got plenty of adjustments that we can make at halftime. But this last 3 minutes, we've got to buckle down, really defend.
Holloway in, Donaldson out for Auburn. Denver Jones, Jalen Williams, Dylan Cardwell, Chad Baker-Mazzara. 3:10 first half. Ole Miss, 5 of 10 from 3 in the first. Juju Murray at the point. Left wing Murrell, guarded by Holloway. Ole Miss by 13 with the ball. Cisse to Murrell. Left wing Murray. Low post pass knocked away by Jalen. Ahead Denver Jones. Denver down the lane to the hole against Cisse. Put it up and in with a foul. Denver Jones at 6'4" went up against the 7-footer and he put it in. And he'll go to the line for 1 on the second foul by Musa Cisse.
That's the second time Denver Jones has really attacked the basket with the basketball, going to the hoop with some conviction and determination, because tonight, the way the officials are calling this game, if you go to the basket, you better go with some determination.
You're not. You better not go in tentative, Randall. Tentative does not work tonight.
Yeah, it's a grown man's game around that basket.
Coming off of 19 Wednesday night, Denver Jones with the 3-point play. He has 5 tonight. Auburn trims the lead back to 10, 39-29. Rebel ball. Flanagan on the left wing. Top of the circle, Murrell. Hands to Brakefield there, outside the arc, working on Cardwell. Murrell, right wing for Brandon Murray and a 3. Good. His second 3, he has 7 off the bench. Rebels by 13 again. Ole Miss is shooting the ball well tonight, 55%. Holloway out at the top for Williams. Jalen underneath for Cardwell. Lost it, got it back to the wing. Holloway head fake to the top for Jalen. 3 straight away. Good.
Good ball movement. Went from one side of the floor to the other. Found the open guy, and he took advantage of it.
Cuts the lead back to 10, 42-32, 2:03 in the first half. Rebel ball. Both teams with 6 threes in the first half of play. Murray, Wakefield inside the arc, left side, gets double teamed. Bounce pass, Murray left wing. Picked up by Cardwell in a switch now. Right wing Murrell against Aiden Holloway. Free throw line for Flanagan. Flanagan, 15-footer, badly missed. Rebound, Chad Baker-Mazzara. Ahead, Denver Jones. Left wing Holloway, stop and pop 3. No, weak side rebound, Jalen. Into the corner, bounce pass, threw it away. Steal by Murray to the hole. He laps it in there. 12-point lead, Ole Miss. Minute 19 in the first half. 7 turnovers for Auburn in the first half. The Rebels have turned that into 8 points.
Really uncharacteristic. We'll settle down by the second half.
Holloway between the circles. Left wing for Denver Jones. Ole Miss by 12. Auburn ball. 12 in the shot clock. Jalen. Back door intended for Holloway, out of bounds off of Auburn. Moore in, Chad Baker-Mazzara out. Ole Miss by 12 with the ball. 59.4 seconds to go in the first half.
Going to be 2, maybe 3 possessions in this last minute, Andy. Let's win 2 or 3 of them and maybe win all 3 of them and needle our way back into single digits.
Juju Murray will bring it up the floor for the Rebels on top of Auburn, 44-32. 52 seconds to go in the first half. Murray loops it around, left side for Brakefield. Top of the circle. Back to Murray, 13 to shoot for the Rebels. Murray penetrates all the way to the hole, over Cardwell, missed it. Dillon got the rebound, outlet for Holloway across midcourt. 44-32 Rebels, 31 seconds to go in the first half. Shot clock, game clock about 8 seconds apart. Holloway just inside the center circle. 14 to shoot for Auburn. Down by 12, Auburn ball. 18 to go in the first half. 8 on the shot clock for Auburn. Holloway double teamed in the corner. Denver for 3. Good.
Beautifully executed. Was a set play for Denver in the corner. Aiden did a great job putting the ball right where it needed to be.
Ole Miss ball. Final 3 seconds of the first half. Murray, right wing Brandon Murray, 3. Didn't get it. The first half comes to a close, and Auburn has it at single digits.
Really well executed late. Last 2 possessions by the Tigers.
Final or halftime score. Ole Miss 44, Auburn 35. Time now for the Conecuh Sausage halftime report. We send it to Brad Law.
All right, Andy, thank you very much. Yeah, Auburn weathered the storm. The question is the storm over, or will it slack up at all? Ole Miss shooting a torrid 51.5% from the floor and 6 of 12 from long range. Auburn answered with 7 made threes, but 19 of the 34 shot attempts were from threes. We open up the Conecuh Sausage halftime report. We'll get into the full rundown of the stats a little bit later on here in our halftime coverage. We'll start with a look at the Yellowwood scoreboard, and everything else in the league is either still to come or final. In the SEC today, 5th-ranked Tennessee at number 10 Kentucky. That game gets underway in a little under 2 hours. Same story for 24th-ranked Alabama at home against Mississippi State. Same tip time there in Tuscaloosa. 4 finals. South Carolina beat Georgia in Athens, 72-62 today. 5th straight win for South Carolina. They avenged their earlier home loss to the Bulldogs, and now they've won 5 in a row. It was Texas A&M getting past Florida 67-66. Ty Radford, 26 points, game high for the Aggies as they get to 500 at 4-4. In league play, Florida drops to 5-4. LSU pummeled Arkansas expectedly today in Baton Rouge, 95-74. Will Baker scored 25. Jalen Cook scored 20. So Baker and Cook, the right recipe for the Bayou Bengals as they get the 21-point home win over the Hogs. LSU now 4-4 in the league, and Arkansas 2-7. And a battle of winless conference teams, Vanderbilt and Missouri today in Nashville. It was the Commodores getting past the Tigers, 68-61. Top 25 games in progress now. They are underway in Chapel Hill. The second top 10 matchup of the day. Number 3, North Carolina taking on 7th-ranked Duke. Tar Heels lead early 13-8. Big offensive explosion there from UNC early. They're on top with 13 minutes to go in the first half. They are late in the first half in Lubbock. 15th-ranked Texas Tech leads Cincinnati 32-31. Back and forth game in the Big 12. Same conference, Morgantown, number 22 BYU, a hot start, leading at West Virginia 38-29. And in the American, it's number 20 Florida Atlantic with a 37-24 advantage over Tulsa. They're late in the first half in that matchup. Finals from earlier today in the top 25. Number 1, UConn rolled past St. John's on the road, 77-64. It was number 8, Kansas, beating 4th-ranked Houston, 78-65. Cougars have the number 1 scoring defense in the country, and the Jayhawks on their home floor there in Lawrence were red hot to start the game. They made their first 7 shots, really never looked back. 13-point win for the Jayhawks. It was number 9, Marquette, handling Georgetown on the road today, 91-57. San Diego State upset 17th-ranked Utah State, 81-67. It was UCF pulling a home upset over number 23 Oklahoma, 74-63. And Texas knocked off number 25 TCU in Fort Worth, 77-66. Our score at the half, Auburn trails Ole Miss by 9, 44-35. A look around Auburn athletics is next. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Damaging an underground utility can cause a lot more problems than you think. By causing a potentially avoidable damage to underground utilities, there's many scenarios that do not end well. To keep the gas, power, water, and internet running, using 811 to have your underground utilities marked is a critical piece of the damage prevention process, whether you're a homeowner or an excavator. It's free, it's simple, and it's the law. Visit al811.com for more information.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
Mike Lutzenkirchen.
You know, he's one of 4 kids. He's got 2 older sisters, a younger sister, and I think our fans typically look at these kids that are so big and think they're adults right away just because of their size. He was a mama's boy. Had a great relationship, unique relationship with each of his sisters. To me, his nickname was Boof. Boof, I don't even quite frankly remember how it all started. Boof. You know, I'd show up on sidelines of games here at Auburn. The girls be like, so how quick do you think you'll get on the sideline this game without a pass? I said, I don't know, we'll see what can happen. And I'd be at sideline, he'd be coming and running across, doing that one stretch from sideline to sideline. He'd just look at me and goes, of course you made your way down here. And Phil was my best friend.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Alani. A little thing I like about the Spicy Deluxe sandwich is that you taste the crunch, you taste the pepper jack cheese melting, and you taste the spicy flavors in the sandwich. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10.
Hi, my name's Enrique. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's Spicy Deluxe sandwich is you get that rich flavor of the chicken and definitely that nice, tangy, warm bite. It's the perfect harmony of spiciness and taste.
Order the Spicy Deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Back inside the Auburn Sports Network studio, Conecuh Sausage halftime report. Brad Law with you. Auburn trails Ole Miss 44-35 at the break. Time to check the Auburn Athletics calendar, give you some updates from around Auburn Athletics. That's brought to you by Auburn Bank, champions of you. The equestrian team, fourth ranked nationally, started the spring portion of its schedule at number 5 South Carolina. Close contest. Tigers fall, though, final scoring 11-9. Tomorrow, a very busy day throughout. That comes off the heels of last night, quad meet. First ever quad meet in the history of Neville Arena, and the Auburn gymnastics team came away with the victory. More important than that, they came away with their season high scoring, a 197-425 for the Tigers. You can get full recap at auburntigers.com or the Auburn Game Day app. Tomorrow, at home, women's tennis takes on Texas Tech at 11 a.m. Central, and South Alabama at 3 Central. So you can check out tennis at the Arboro Tennis Complex in Auburn. And then on the road, women's basketball playing at Arkansas. It's the start of a swing for Coach Jay's team. 4 of the next 5 games are on the road. And as you get into this month and start building the NCAA tournament resume, got to look for opportunities to score wins on the road, and tomorrow is one of those big-time opportunities for the Tigers. Auburn and Arkansas from Fayetteville. Women's hoops action starting at 5 o'clock Central. 4:45 is the broadcast time locally on AU 100. That's 100.3 FM with Britt Bowen. And if you're not in the Auburn area, make sure you've downloaded the Auburn app. You can listen to all of those broadcasts as they go down the stretch run here in the regular season. That's a look around Auburn athletics. Men's basketball trails Ole Miss by 9 at the break, 44-35. We'll check stats from the first 20 minutes when the Conecuh Sausage halftime report continues in a moment.
Conecuh Sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh Sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh Sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh Sausage, since 1947, a real winner.
With Vizzy's vibrant dual flavors, the vibe is yours to decide.
I'm thinking Vizzy Refreshingly Berry. A round of blackberry lemon at the bar?
Could be good. Maybe Vizzy Vibrantly Tropical.
You always say vibrantly tropical.
Come on, a cooler full of papaya passion fruit on the beach?
Oh yeah, that's a vibe. I'm down.
Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Flavor for every vibe. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Celebrate responsibly. 2023 Molson Coors Beverage Company. Milwaukee, Wisconsin flavored beer.
Do you say War Eagle instead of hello? See tigers in the clouds? Never wear crimson and white together? If so, there's no better way to show your Tiger pride than with the Auburn University Regents Visa debit card and prepaid Regents Now card. As passionate as you are about Auburn, Regents is even more passionate about celebrating your every financial win and helping you plan for the next one. To order your card, visit regents.com/GoTigers. Regents, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC. Terms, conditions, and fees apply.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota. Let's go places. Lease a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 LE for $339 a month for 39 months. Offer valid through March 4th, 2024. Well-qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. 3638 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
Cisse to Murrell. Left wing Murray. Low post pass knocked away by Jalen. Ahead Denver Jones. Denver down the lane to the hole against Cisse. Put it up and in with a foul. Denver Jones at 6'4" went up against the 7-footer and he put it in. And he'll go to the line for one on the second foul by Musa Cisse.
Yeah, Auburn had some success driving with the guards and drawing contact in the second part of the first half. Denver and Trey Donaldson led the way with 8 points apiece, but Ole Miss shot the lights out on their home floor. Rebels lead by 9 at the break, 44-35. Let's talk about how we got there. Look at the numbers. Those are brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health. Don't wait. Vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all of your recommended vaccines. Get a little more info. Go to alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM. Check that out. All right, Auburn didn't shoot poorly. It wasn't a poorly played first half from a shooting perspective. 38% from the floor, 13 of 34. Tigers knocked down 7 of 19 from 3, but over half of their shot attempts coming from long range means they didn't get to the free throw line much. Tigers 2 of 3. From there. Ole Miss 52%. They were 17 of 33. They took 1 fewer shot but made 4 more, and they knocked down 6 of their 12 triple tries and 4 of their 5 free throws, and that is how you get to a 9-point deficit for the Tigers. Some of the other numbers, Auburn really did well. I mean, Auburn dominated the glass, 24-14. Ole Miss didn't miss very much. Auburn's offensive rebound advantage, 11-3, and second chance points, 11-4. So Tigers were +7 there. Auburn off the bench was +4. In the paint, Ole Miss had some success. They were +6 there, 18-12 in the first half. And in transition, Auburn turned it over 8 times. Ole Miss turned it over just twice, and that led to points off turnovers, an 8-3 Ole Miss edge, and a transition points, +5 for Ole Miss at 8-3. Individually, Matthew Murrell was the guy for Ole Miss. He was 6 of 9. He got up 9 shots in the first half alone. 14 points, couple of rebounds, couple of assists, and no turnovers for Murrell. He led the way for Ole Miss. Auburn led by Donaldson and Jones in the scoring department. They had 8 apiece. Jalen Williams, 3 of 6 shooting, 7 points and 3 rebounds in the first half. Janai Broom did not score. He pulled in a team-best 4 rebounds. He also has a team-leading 4 assists and just 1 turnover in the first half of play. Others who scored, Aiden Holloway got 4. K.D. Johnson and Chad Baker-Mazzara got 3. Chaney Johnson got 2. And it's all said and done, adds up to a 9-point halftime deficit. Once again, your score at the break. Ole Miss 44, Auburn 35.
You've been listening to the Conecuh Sausage Halftime Show. Make Conecuh Sausage part of your game day. Still family owned and made in Evergreen, Alabama since 1947. The second half is 2 minutes away. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Seasons Federal Credit Union is offering a 7-month CD at an annual percentage yield of 5.64% and a 13-month CD at an annual percentage yield of 5.38%. Four Seasons Federal Credit Union is the financial institution for you. This promotion is for new deposits only with a $2,500 minimum. Membership eligibility required. Accounts are federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Contact us for more details.
Life isn't made for joint or orthopedic pain. It's made for living, for family, for your favorite hobbies, for sports, for morning walks and afternoon playing in the park. If you suffer from joint or orthopedic pain, turn to the experts at the Orthopedic Clinic. Our board-certified surgeons provide cutting-edge surgical procedures and high-quality, innovative services all close to home. Don't let joint or orthopedic pain keep you from doing all the things you love. Visit theorthoclinic.com and schedule an appointment today.
At Jewelry by Design, we design and hand make officially licensed Auburn University jewelry. We are fully stocked with the largest selection in town. Come by Jewelry by Design and see all of our fabulous designs. And just for looking, receive a free $60 Auburn charm. Just say, I heard you on the radio. Jewelry by Design, proudly making Auburn in Auburn. Find us at jbdauburn.com or 590 North Dean Road in Auburn.
1907. Auburn had no paved roads, no local newspaper, a few automobiles, very little electricity or indoor plumbing, and one bank, Auburn Bank. For all these years, we've had a part in shaping and serving Auburn, Opelika, and East Alabama, a steadfast partner to our customers, meeting financial needs at just the right times. How do we know our community so well? Because we've grown up together. Auburn Bank, champions of you. Member FDIC, online at auburnbank.com.
Auburn down 9 at the half. Ole Miss 44, Auburn 35. Before we get to the second half, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. War Eagle Plus is here. Sign up for the new streaming video and content platform for Auburn Athletics, offering fans and insiders look into the student athletes and coaches on the Plains. For more information and to sign up, visit wareagleplus.com. All right, Randall Dickey, give me your thoughts. What's the key for Auburn here in the second half?
Well, I think the coaches reminded the players this is why you come and play in the SEC is in venues like this, very similar to Neville Arena, Walton Arena in Fayetteville, but just settle down. Execute on the offensive end, get a little bit more composure. We're a little bit out of characteristic. We've shot way too many three-point shots. Our percentage is 38% overall, but we have shot way too many threes compared to 19 of 34 shots have been behind the line, and we can't do that and be successful. So we settled in. You certainly got to use a three-point shot, but get the ball closer to the basket. Hope you get fouled and get to the free throw line.
Rebels lead by 9. Auburn has the ball to open the second half. Donaldson to the basket to our right. Pulls up at the wing, gets a screen from Broom. Kicks it to the left wing for Jalen Williams. Down the lane to the hole, put it up, and he got fouled. And Auburn's going to look for a goaltend on that as well. There will be a foul in the shot. Auburn wants a goaltend as well. And Auburn's going to get the goaltend. Yes, indeed.
That was a really good play. They set up the same play the Tigers wanted to run, the same play they did at the end of the half for Denver Jones. Ole Miss defended that well. It swung the ball across, took the defense, made the defense go from one side of the floor to the other, and Jalen Williams really went to the basket hard.
The foul will put Auburn at the line for an and. Well, we think right now an and one. They're going to review, I think, the goaltend by Cisse. The foul is against Burrell. It's his first of the night.
Yeah, I think we'll end up getting that. Give us a chance to get a three-point play right off the bat. Jalen make that, fall back into our defense. And that's one thing that, Andy, this is really a crucial period in the first 5 minutes of the game is.
It is not goaltending. They're not going to call goaltending.
It was going up. Must have been underneath the rim.
All right. So Jalen will go to the line to shoot two.
Either way is a very positive play, a very positive start for the Tigers. We make the 2 free throws. We've done what the coaches have asked them to do.
So Jalen steps to the line not for 1 but for 2. The grad student out of Nahunta, Georgia. 52 career double-figure games. He has 7 tonight. He's at the line for 2 to open the second half. And he missed the first free throw. Wow. You go from an opportunity for an and one, they take away the goaltend, and Jalen misses the first free throw.
Depends on what happens on the next defensive play. It could be a 3 to 4 point swing.
Jalen got the second free throw.
Well, we drew first blood in the first part of the second half, so we just establish our defense.
44-36 Rebels. Auburn presses the inbound. It comes to Cisse, now to Alan Flanagan, who brings it up the floor for the Rebels and leaves for Juju Murray in the center circle. Flanagan outside the arc, right side, picked up by Chris Moore. A couple Arkansas guys going at each other there. Flanagan with 12 to shoot between the circles. Off the right wing, Murrell, picked up by Donaldson, 6 to shoot for Ole Miss. Murrell, white wing 3, short, rebound to the floor, and it comes to Chris Moore.
Very good, came up with that loose ball off the rebound.
Down 8 Auburn ball, underneath Broom, head fake. Got Flanagan off the floor. He was hanging on the rim. That's
Sure
got to be
was.
goaltend.
That will be.
And Broom will go to the line for the and one. It's Janai's first bucket of the game. And the foul goes against Flanagan. It's his second. And a chance for a three-point play, and Broom is at the line for the and one.
Really good start for the Tigers. Both possessions. Actually, the third possession. The first possession, we got Jalen at the free throw line. Now we got Broom, but we won that defensive battle.
Free throw by Broom is missed. Rebound to Jalen Williams. Head fake up. No. Got a rebound. Broom puts it in. A 4-point trip down the floor for Auburn, and the Tigers have cut the lead to 4 to open this second half with 19 to go. Right wing Murray, three ball, Ole Miss, no. Rebound to Williams, foul on the play against Broom, against Cisse. That will be the third foul on Janai.
I think that'll be okay. It was a little disappointing because we won that battle and had the possession in our hands.
Yep. Out of bounds, baseline left, Rebels, 20 to shoot. Still looking, they throw it into the corner for Murrell, left side. Out to the top, it's Flanagan against Moore. 14 to shoot. Flanagan one dribble, picks it up, left wing. Murray against Broom to the hole, through the lane. Out the other side, brings it out to the top of the circle, 4 to shoot. Murray down the lane, gets bumped, goes up, he didn't get it. Rebound tapped, and it comes to Moore for Auburn. Ahead to Donaldson, down 4, Auburn ball. Left wing, Trey. Sets up the play, 22 to shoot. Underneath is Broom, ball knocked away from behind by Flanagan, and Auburn then knocks it away at the other end. Ole Miss gets it. They get it underneath, ball off the back of the iron, the back of the backboard. No, it's Auburn the other way. Up the left sideline, Denver Jones, open three, and he missed it. Weak side rebound to Flanagan for Ole Miss. Allen ahead, drives all the way to the hole, and he lays it in.
Tigers really are playing hard defensively, but it was 2 little turnovers.
Low post Broom, top of the circle, Jalen. Into the right corner, Chris Moore, for 3! A Chris Moore 3 from the corner, his first bucket of the night.
3-point game, the Tigers are really playing well.
46-43 Rebels, 17-37 in the second half. Chaney Johnson and KD Johnson at the next break. Right wing, head fake drive by Brakefield up from about 12, and he scores.
Made a defensive mistake there. We kind of left the floor, let him drive by us and create the space.
48-43 Ole Miss, 17-17 in the second half in Oxford. A sellout crowd again tonight here in Oxford. Donaldson, screened by Broom, drives to the hole. Wraparound underneath for Jalen, and he jams it with 2 hands.
That was with authority. Dipsy-doo, dunkaroo right there by Jalen Williams.
Our Sun-South drive of the game, Sun-South John Deere, preferred tractor of the Tigers. Find your local dealer at sunsouth.com. 48-45 Rebels with the ball. Murray at the point. Moore stays with him, now drives past him to the hole. Kicks it into the corner, Murrell. To Flanagan to the free throw line. Jump step, fade away. No, rebound Broom for Auburn. Auburn the other way, down 3 with the ball. Donaldson pulls up at the left wing, drives past Cisse to the hole, and he missed the bunny. Cisse got the rebound. Donaldson went for it and knocked it out of bounds. Cardwell, Chaney Johnson, KD Johnson in for Auburn. Broom comes out for Auburn. So does Moore, so does Williams, so does Jones.
Really outstanding effort by that first group. Now we got the second unit coming in. They're fresh legs.
Chad Bacon-Mazar is in that second group in there right now.
We could continue with our intensity like this, Andy. Everything's going to be just fine.
48-45 Rebels, 16-27 in the second half. Ole Miss ball, full length of the floor to go. Auburn presses. Inbound Murray in the backcourt. Auburn backs off of Murray as he brings it up the floor on the left-hand dribble across midcourt. Murray gets a screen, dumps for Brakefield, down the lane to the hole, up and a whistle and a foul. Foul will go against KD Johnson. It's his first. And Brakefield, who's 2 for 2 tonight and shoots 85% from the free throw line, will get a couple here.
He's a really good player.
Yes,
And I think KD's experience kicked in there. Instead of just giving him the layup, I think he fouled him, make him earn it from the free throw line.
A transfer from Duke, a senior out of Jackson, Mississippi, averaging just under 12 points, over 5 rebounds a game. First free throw is good.
Well, he's a really good player. He's one that we've kind of got to get under control. I think we have the other guys a little bit more managed this first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half, but we've got to get Brakefield under control as well.
Holloway in for Auburn, so it's the second 5 right now. Holloway, KD, Chad Baker, Mazzara, Chaney Johnson, and Cardwell. And Brakefield makes both. You're not going to miss very often. 50-45 Rebels. 16-12 second half. Auburn's been as close as 3. Holloway to the right wing. Between the legs dribble. Bounce pass, Chad Baker, Mazzara. At the top of the circle, outside the arc. Chad picks up the dribble. Bounce pass, Cardwell against Murrell. Double team, left wing KD. Right wing, Chad Baker, Mazzara. Corner 3, got it!
That's his favorite spot right there. Outstanding find by KD Johnson. What a good assist to come in on a little bit of a broken play.
2-point game. Brakefield drives on Cardwell. Got away with a walk. He put it up. He missed it. Rebound out of there to KD. Auburn with numbers the other way. Down 2 Auburn ball. Holloway penetrates to the hole. He lays it in and we're tied.
Beautifully done. Tigers got back in their transition offense. Really good position. They got a good look about them and they're playing really hard.
Tied at 50. 15-18 second half. Drive to the hole. It's blocked. Here's Auburn the other way. Mazzara, bounce pass. KD to the hole. Nobody's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
What an outstanding pass by Chad Mazzara.
Auburn
Holy
is out.
smokes.
Auburn's outscored Ole Miss 15-6 and shoots free throws when we come back. Here in the second half, we're tied at 50. 15-10 to go. Second half tonight, presented by Wind Creek Hotel and Casino. With 3 Alabama locations in Atmore, Montgomery, and Wetumpka. You escape every day at Wind Creek Hotel and Casino and online at windcreek.com. Stay tuned. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our home.
When you step onto the court and into the spotlight. The moment to show that hard work and long days pay off. Because when that final shot leaves your hands and we leave our seats, that powerful moment connects us all.
Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Power for a better Alabama.
This year, wouldn't you like to stop feeling self-conscious about your receding hairline or thinning hair and to start feeling confident with the way you look? Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow from New Nordic as an effective way to get thicker-looking hair. Hair Grow is backed by an exclusive U.S. patent and is clinically proven to promote more hair growth. One actual Hair Grow customer writes, "After trying Hair Grow for a month and a half, my hair began to grow and thicken with no breakage when combing or shampooing. My hair is beginning to look great." Another writes, "A friend of mine noticed lots of increased hair growth. I couldn't be happier with the results and highly recommend this product for anyone with thin hair." Start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow. Ask for Hair Grow at your local Walgreens or shop online at Amazon.com or NewNordicUSA.com. That's new, NORDIC USA.com. Amazon, or ask for Hair Grow at your local Walgreens. New year, new you, New Nordic.
Alabama Power is proud to present this broadcast of Auburn basketball. Alabama Power. Power for a better Alabama.
15-10 to go in the second half. Auburn has come all the way back to tie Ole Miss at 50. Randall Auburn has outscored Ole Miss 15-6 in the second half. And as we come out of the timeout, after a foul by Jamin Brakefield, KD Johnson looking to give Auburn his first lead of the night.
Well, the biggest thing is the percentage. We're shooting 66% in the second half. To Ole Miss is shooting 25%. Big tale of two halves right here. The Tigers continue with their effort defensively, and one thing that we're doing on the other end is giving them one shot, retrieving the ball off the glass, and we're getting in our transition offensive game, which is how we play.
Auburn has out-rebounded Ole Miss 31-17 tonight, and out-rebounding the Rebels 13-4 in the offensive glass. All right, KD at the line for 2. 81% from the stripe for KD. First free throw, good. Auburn has its first lead of the night. Mark it down, the 15-10 mark of the second half. He can give Auburn a 2-point lead.
Really getting good production out of that second group.
Second free throw, good as well. 52-50 Auburn, 15:08 in the second half, Rebel ball. TJ Caldwell up the floor for Ole Miss, working on Chad Bacon-Mazzara. Switched off with Cardwell to the top for Brakefield. Now picked up in a switch by Chaney Johnson. Brakefield, 13 to shoot. Down the left side, on the wing. It's Caldwell working on Aiden Holloway, 6 to shoot. Gets inside the arc to the free throw line. Flanagan steps back, 3 ball in the air. It's good.
We defended for 27 seconds, sensational, and then let our guard down the last 3 seconds.
Ole Miss by 1 to 53-52. Auburn ball, low post Chaney, head fake. Up and under off the glass, it's good.
Nice low post move by Chaney Johnson, getting some production underneath the basket and much closer to the goal this half.
54-53 Tigers, 14-15 in the second half. Brakefield, left wing against Cardwell. Top of the circle, Flanagan drives down the right side of the lane, lobs it in there and scores against Chad Bacon-Mazzara. Will be a second foul on Chad.
Chad had a little bit of an off-balance closeout that time on Allen, and Allen's played a lot of games, won an awful lot of SEC games as well, took advantage of that angle and took him to the basket.
He led Ole Miss against Auburn back in January with 10. And he's the leading scorer tonight for the Rebels with Ian Murrell with 14 apiece. Allen, good free throw shooter at 83%, trying for the three-point play. And it is good. And Ole Miss leads by 2, 56-54. 14:05 in the second half of play. Holloway across midcourt for the Tigers. Screen from Chaney. They switch off with Flanagan on Holloway. Left sideline, KD Johnson. Back to the top for Holloway. 13 to shoot. Back to the left wing, KD penetrates, free throw line. 18-footer KD switch.
Beautifully done, created a one-on-one move, created space, and had a nice little 15-foot jump shot.
Ties the game at 56, Rebel ball. There's a near steal by KD. They lob it underneath, and a dunk by Cisse. Ran the alley-oop to Cisse. Auburn came close to a turnover and didn't get it.
It sure did. I would have bet on that at any time. When that ball's on the floor, KD's around, he usually comes up with it.
Bacon-Mazzara at the top. Tigers down 2 with the ball. Right side for Holloway. 13 to shoot for Auburn. Aiden at the top. Crossover. Step back 3. Holloway, no, long. Rebound comes to Ole Miss and Brandon Murray. By 2, Ole Miss ball in the lead. Murray, low post, turnaround jumper. Morelli missed it. Rebound, Chad Bacon-Mazzara starts the break for Auburn. Across midcourt, right wing. Crossover dribble. Spins into the lane, up with the left hand. Good!
Beautifully done. Nice one-on-one move.
Shot it over the top of Cisse, and Auburn ties the game at 58. Flanagan out at the top for the Rebels. Right-hand dribble. Flanagan hands to Cisse, right back to Flanagan, right wing. Top of the key. Crossover dribble. 18-footer in the air. Didn't get it. Rebound, Chaney Johnson for Auburn. Outlet. Holloway ahead. It never got to Cardwell, and he knocked the ball out of bounds. And boy, that's not the pass that Auburn wanted right there. My goodness. That had very little chance of getting in the hands of Dylan Cardwell. And here comes Broom in, replacing Cap. And Jalen Williams in for Auburn.
I think that
replacing Chaney.
We got just a little bit over.
Yeah.
Got a little bit overzealous that time on our transition offense, thinking that we'd hit a home run right there instead of taking the single, just making a simple, easy pass.
Is Cardwell coming, or is Broom coming in, or
I'm not for sure they're going to allow him to do that.
Cardwell does stay in the game. Ole Miss ball. We're tied at 58. Inbound Cisse in the backcourt. Off the right side for TJ Caldwell. 12-15 second half. Auburn and Ole Miss knotted at 58 in Oxford. Caldwell left side. Brandon Murray, low post Cisse against Cardwell. Cisse, turnaround jumper. He got it, and he was fouled.
That's a really uncharacteristic by Dillon. He let him get him deep, kind of bury him underneath the basket, and the ball just happened to go in, which was a very lucky shot.
They called the foul on Jalen Williams. And Cisse at the line for the N1. Ole Miss by 2, 60-58, 12:03 to go in the second half. And now Broome comes in and Cardwell comes out. Free throw by Cisse. And he missed it. Oh man, Flanagan went over the back on the rebound and got called for the foul. Went over the back of Jalen Williams. That's the third foul on Allen.
The great box out right there.
You double check and make sure that's right. It should be the third foul on Allen Flanagan, and it is. Auburn ball down 2, 60-58, 12:03 in the second. 7 rebounds of the night for Chad Bacon-Mazzara. That is his career high. He's had a nice night, hasn't he?
He sure has. I think the Tigers come down this time. I think they'll dictate where the ball is shot. They'll try to execute a play here.
Left wing KD, low post Broome. Janai against Cisse. Left side of the lane, into the lane. Hands to Williams. Oh, and he jams it with authority with the left hand.
Beautiful 2-on-1 play by Broome and Williams together.
And we're tied at 60. 11:37 to go in the second half.
Tiger.
Double ball. Brakefield, left wing. Out at the top. Caldwell between the circles. To Brakefield at the right wing. Down the left side, down the right side, out of bounds. Intended for Murray and a timeout. And Auburn has the ball. When we come back, we're tied at 60. 11:23 to go in the second half. For every Auburn three-pointer, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services donates $25 to Coach Pearl's Outlive Cancer Initiative, benefiting local cancer patients and treatment centers. Stay tuned, friends. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
It's almost time to get J.B. Moore-Field rocking, as Auburn softball tickets are now on sale for the 2024 season. Don't miss any of the 36 exciting home games, as head coach Mickey Dean and your 19th-ranked Auburn Tigers are set to host Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Alabama at home this season. There are limited tickets available for all games, and they will sell out quickly. Opening day on the Plains is set for Friday, February 9th versus Virginia Tech, and tickets start at just $10 on AUVTix.com. That's AUVTIX.com. War Eagle.
Southern homes are particularly vulnerable to termites. In this climate, you need guaranteed protection. You need Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. Termites attack the Centricon stations, exposing themselves to an agent that eliminates their entire colony. Upgrade from old-fashioned liquid service to the proven protection of Centricon and Cook's Pest Control. Call Cook's today for a free evaluation.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
Hey, this is Kevin Tuttle, owner of Baumhauer's Victory Grill in Auburn. It's basketball season, and we've got you covered with 77 TVs to watch all of your favorite games. Come in and enjoy ice-cold beer and your favorite wings with our happy hour specials from 11 to 6, daily Sunday through Friday. Want to have a watch party to cheer on your Auburn Tigers? Call in and reserve a spot on our new patio for your group party. And the NCAA tournament is right around the corner. We are your official March Madness headquarters with all games televised. Baumhauer's Victory Grill in Auburn. War Eagle.
Brad Law in the Auburn Sports Network studios. A quick check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. Duke won both meetings with North Carolina last year, but it's the Tar Heels with a 10-point edge at the half in the first meeting between the two this year. 45-35 in Chapel Hill. That's a top 10 matchup there. How about a tie game in Oxford? 11:23 to go. Back out to Andy Burcham and Coach Randall Dickey.
Auburn has trailed by as many as 13 points in the first half tonight. Auburn cut the lead to 9 at the half. Have outscored the Rebels 25-16 in the second half. And we're tied at 60 with 11:23 to go in the second half. Auburn has the ball. 4 lead changes, 4 ties in this ball game so far. Remember, Ole Miss jumped out to a 6-0 lead. Auburn didn't tie the game, or take the lead until the second half.
Well, there's one thing about it. The Tigers have resulted to their two players that have carried them throughout the season. Broom and Williams have really carried them in the front end. Plus, we're shooting a very high percentage in the second half and 2 for 4 from the three-point line.
Auburn 71% from the field in the second half. Holloway, screen from Baker Mazzara, picks it up. Broom between the circles, guarded by Cisse. Hands to KD, tried to turn the corner. Has to run down the ball at the sideline. Shot clock at 11. KD crossover against Allen. Fade away from 5. Yes!
That's one thing KD can do, is he can go to that basket with strength, take the hit, and finish.
9 for KD, 6 in the second half. Auburn by 2. 10:51 in the second half. Brakefield at the right wing. Hands the ball, Al Flanagan. Down the left side, 3-ball, Murrell. No, rebound, Jalen Williams for Auburn. Auburn on the break, Jalen. Top of the circle, down the left side of the lane. Hangs off the glass, he got it!
He goes coast to coast. Oh my goodness, what a play by Jalen Williams.
4-point lead for Auburn, 64-60. 10:26 in the second half. It's the biggest lead for Auburn tonight. Murrell, right wing, Brakefield. Hands the ball to Flanagan. In the key. Lobs it left side for Murrell. Spins to the baseline, rather. Through the lane, gets the ball to Cisse. Lost it. KD ties him up. Jump ball. Alternate possession. The arrow goes to Ole Miss. KD Johnson just jumping on the pile and tying everybody up.
It looks, I think you can see that on the Ole Miss players' faces. They feel the pressure from the Tigers right now.
And both Moore and Cardwell comes in. So does Denver. Auburn, I think, will try to use as much depth as it can in this game. Ole Miss is down a man tonight. Their backup center, Jamarian Sharp, is not dressed out.
Well, it's imperative with Broom having 3 fouls as well.
Juju Moore throws it away. Flanagan threw it away to Dylan Cardwell. Bounce pass ahead for Holloway. Auburn by 4. We're under the 10-minute mark of the second half. 64-60 Tigers. Holloway between the rings. Gets a screen from Denver. Now to Cardwell. Right back to Holloway out at the top. Shot clock at 12. Auburn spreads it out offensively. Cardwell comes up, gets a screen. Holloway bounce past Cardwell. Dillon down the left side of the lane. Out to the top, Denver. Lost it. Not a good pass. Ole Miss basketball. Lob it ahead, Cisse. Ahead, down the left side, Murrell. Hands the ball left wing, Flanagan 3. No, weak side rebound tapped out. Almost to midcourt to Murrell. Murrell, low post, Brakefield. Drives to the hole and he got fouled on the floor by Denver Jones.
That guy's hard to handle. He's always moving without the basketball.
And remember, he's 6'8".
And he's like a magnet tonight. The ball is just finding him, and he's a really hard guy to defend tonight.
9:20 in the second half. Ole Miss ball, Auburn by 4. Rebel ball, baseline right. Into the corner, 3-ball. It's up, it's good. From Murrell. His third 3 of the night, trims the lead to 1. 64-63 Auburn. 9:10 in the second half. Holloway across midcourt, top of the circle. Gets a screen from Dillon. Off the right wing. Picks up the dribble, lobs it to Cardwell behind the defense, and he's fouled.
We had 2 guys hanging all over him. It's amazing that Dillon got his hands on it.
Yeah, Murrell got called for his second, or was called for his second. Donaldson in, and Holloway gets a rest. Auburn by 1, 8:58 second half. Auburn 64, Ole Miss 63.
We haven't had many of these tonight, Andy. The baseline out of bounds, which
Marshall in and Cisse out. Marshall at 6'8". Here comes Broom in for Auburn. He'll replace Cardwell on the low post.
You're going to try to take advantage of that.
Get it to number 4 right here.
Yep.
Auburn by 1, Tiger ball, 20 to shoot. Jalen will trigger baseline right. In the corner, out to the top. Donaldson, Broom at the point. Drives down the lane to the hole, hangs, shoots, scores! And gets fouled at a play!
Wow, what a play.
The foul goes against Brakefield. It's his third. And Broom is at the line for Auburn. 82% this year in SEC play from the stripe. He could get Auburn a 4-point lead if he knocks home this and one.
Janai Broome has made so many good plays throughout the season.
And he missed it. Oh, the rebound in and out of the hand of Denver Jones. Auburn's lead is 3. Murray across midcourt for the Rebels. Working on Denver Jones out at the right wing. Bounce pass, Brakefield against Broome. In the key, steps back, pops a 3. Good.
Can't dare have a shoot, that's for sure.
66-66 scoreboard. Still has Auburn by 1. Jalen Williams, left wing, Denver, low post, Broome spins in the hole, dunks it with 2 hands, just spun around Marshall.
Janai Broome is going to work right now, Andy, on that low post. They just cannot defend him.
Ole Miss ball quickly up the floor, Murrell. Low post Marshall against Janai. He just dribbled it out of bounds. Auburn basketball. 8:05 in the second half. Cardwell in. Broome comes out.
Such a smart move right there. Let's take Janai out on this possession. Let's rest him till the 8-minute media timeout. We've got a 3-point lead.
Apparently, Brakefield's bucket was not a 3, it was a 2. So Auburn leads by 3, 68-65. Under 8 minutes to go in the second half. Got a media timeout coming. Donaldson, crossover, skip pass. Williams on the wing. Gets fouled by Murrell, that's it, or Brakefield, and that's his 4th. And that takes us to the timeout break.
That's a huge whistle, Andy.
7:49 in the second. Auburn 68, Rebels 65. Auburn ball when we come back. No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM SEC Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into the postseason. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/SEC Radio 2023. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our home.
When you step onto the court and into the spotlight. The moment to show that hard work and long days pay off. Because when that final shot leaves your hands and we leave our seats, that powerful moment connects us all.
Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Power for a better Alabama.
Hi, my name is Alani. A little thing I like about the Spicy Deluxe sandwich is that you taste the crunch, you taste the pepper jack cheese melting, and you taste the spicy flavors in the sandwich. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10.
Hi, my name's Enrique. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's Spicy Deluxe sandwich is you get that rich flavor of the chicken and definitely that nice, tangy, warm bite. It's the perfect harmony of spiciness and taste.
Order the Spicy Deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Take it from me, basketball season is a grind. That's why it's great to get away and recharge in my Ford F-150 truck. With available Pro Power on board, which lets me use F-150 as a mobile generator, I can enjoy the great outdoors while watching games and highlights on my flat-screen TV. Ah, relaxation. Check out the official truck of the Auburn Tigers at your local Ford dealer and tell them Bruce Pearl sent you. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Some models, trims, and features may not be available and may be subject to change.
A look at the defensive statistics is brought to you by Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. You don't have to live with termites.
Well, let's start with the rebounds so far in this one. Auburn has out-rebounded Ole Miss 35-20. And defensively for Auburn, the Tigers have been hitting the boards at both ends of the floor. Auburn has out-rebounded Ole Miss on the offensive glass tonight, 13-5. And Randall, one of the big differences with Auburn up by 3 right now, 68-65 at the 7:45 mark or 7:49 mark of the second half. What Auburn's starting to do in the paint offensively here in the second half.
It was a great adjustment by the coaches at halftime to make it pressing that we're going to go inside. They got Broome and Williams involved. And they have carried us, and Janai has just kept getting better and better. Every trip down the floor, they're having to protect him a little bit because of his 3 fouls, which is really an important part of this next 3 minutes of the game. But the players have really followed the second half game plan to a T. Our defense has been sensational, and our defensive rebounding has been good.
Trey Donaldson, Denver Jones, Chad Baker-Mazzara, Jalen Williams, Janai Broome for Auburn. Brakefield, Flanagan, Murrell, Murray, and Cisse Brandon Murray is in for Ole Miss. Jalen Williams is at the line for a wanted bonus for Auburn. Tigers are in the bonus the rest of this ball game. Free throw from Jalen. Good.
Anytime you're on the road, free throws is big in every basketball game. But when you're on the road, they just become bigger. And the last 7 or 8 minutes, they just magnified.
Jalen makes both and gives Auburn a 5-point lead. 70-65 Tigers, 7:49 in the second. They're looking to get it in. They barely get it inbound to Murrell. And he'll bring the ball up the floor for the Rebels. Auburn by 5, Rebel ball. Murrell between the circles. To Flanagan outside the arc, right side. Allen against Chad Baker-Mazzara. Lobs it, top of the circle, Cisse right back to Allen. In the key, they lob it to Cisse for the alley-oop.
It was a really set play. They drew up at the timeout, executed it perfectly. We made a little bit of a defensive flaw there.
Auburn leads by 3, 7:15 in the second. Jones to the corner, for Jalen. Jalen in the lane. Goes up with the left hand, puts up an air ball. Flanagan rebounds. Ole Miss the other way. Flanagan with a reverse, he didn't get it. Auburn the other way and a foul. Oh, they called that on Flanagan on the rebound.
I think he pushed off.
Second foul on Flanagan. He was a little bit frustrated that there wasn't a foul on his shot.
Yes.
At the Auburn end of the floor, and he comes out and Chaney Johnson is in.
I don't really blame him right there. The coach is going to take him out, let him get a little water, cool off just a little bit.
Ole Miss ball out of bounds, baseline left. They lob it to the top for Cisse. Hands the ball there to Murray. To the corner, Murrell. Auburn's lead is 3. Murrell, a 3 to tie it. Nope. Rebound comes to Baker-Mazzara for Auburn.
Smart defensive play by Janai Broome right there. Not to foul on the three-point shot, just to continue to keep his hand up.
Auburn ball leading by 3. Donaldson, Chad Baker-Mazzara. Off the right side for Donaldson. Low post for Broome against Cisse. Backs his way into the lane. Up. Kicks it to the corner. Denver, a 3-ball. Got it!
Beautiful
oh, what
assist.
A pass
what
by
a
Broome
pass.
to Denver. Auburn by 6. Holy cow, what a pass. 73-67 Auburn. At the top of the circle, Murray. Inside the arc to the top for Brandon Murray. 16 to shoot for the Rebels. Down the lane, Flanagan, head fake, and a reach in, and a foul on Chad Baker-Mazzara. And he's called for his 3rd foul, and Flanagan's back at the line for 2. Boy, at the other end of the floor, looked like Janai was just trying to get a ball in to the low post and somehow found Denver Jones camped out wide open in the left corner for the open 3.
It's a beautiful pass. One of the things that it helps, anytime that you go to the low box with the ball, it makes the defense sink down toward you and it opens up perimeter shooters.
Flanagan gets a couple. Allen's first is good. Ole Miss has been good from the line tonight. The Rebels are 8 of 10.
He's maybe their best on their team at the free throw shooting, and throughout his career has been an outstanding free throw shooter.
He knocks home both. Auburn by 4, 73-69. 6 minutes in regulation. Donaldson, left wing, Denver Jones. Top of the circle, Chaney Johnson. Denver left wing. Low post, deflected out of bounds by Murray, Auburn ball. Juju Murray deflected that pass. Auburn fortunate. 15 to shoot. Auburn out of bounds, baseline left. Tigers by 4. 5:52 to go in the second half. Chaney Johnson will trigger. They've got Cisse guarding him. They have Brandon Murray guarding Broome right now. Here comes Jalen Williams in replacing Chaney, so now Jalen will trigger.
You've got to get a seasoned trigger guy when you're throwing the ball in the last 6 minutes of the game.
Jalen will trigger baseline left. Lobs it for Broome. Mid lane. Look out, Janai. Turns up with the left hand. Got it! Hit the iron twice and fell through. Denver, or rather Janai with 10 in the second half.
He's going to work around that basket, isn't he?
75-69 Tigers. Juju Murray to Brandon Murray outside the arc right side. Left wing Flanagan. Allen inside the arc left side. Working on Denver Jones. Backs him down into the lane. Head fake, spins, throws it away. Chad Baker-Mazara off of Juju Murray and out of bounds.
Beautifully defended by Denver Jones. Flanagan makes the pass out, gets deflected by Mazzara, and what a play along the sideline to make it go out on that Ole Miss that time.
Woo, what a play. Auburn by 6 with the ball, 5:22 in the second. Chaney Johnson back in for the Tigers. And a timeout called by Ole Miss. It's a 30, it's a full. 5:22 to go in the second half. Auburn 75, Ole Miss 69. Auburn ball when we return. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Presenting the all-new Aubie's Kids Club. Benefits include an exclusive Aubie-branded swag box or bag, t-shirt, membership card, access to exclusive Kids Club events, as well as free admission to non-conference baseball, softball, and women's basketball games. Members also get a monthly newsletter from Aubie, a special invitation to Aubie's birthday party, and a personalized birthday card. 2 membership options are available. Learn more and register at aubieskidsclub.com.
Things we take for granted, ordinary opportunities for parents and their children, can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Introducing new boneless Whata wings from Whataburger, tossed in honey butter, honey barbecue, sweet and spicy, or buffalo. Now, we know there are some people who are going to say these premium chicken tender bites are not real wings. And to that we say, so what? It's okay to be deliciously incorrect. Butterflies aren't made of butter. French fries are not from France. And your daddy's famous pork butt? Not actually butt. New boneless Whata wings. Delicious? Yes. Correct? Who cares?
Whata wings. Whata wings. Whataburger, Whata wings. Whata wings.
$5:22 to go in the second half. Auburn 75, Ole Miss 69. How well has Auburn shot in the second half? How about 76.2%? 16 of 21. And on the night, the Tigers are now at almost 53% from the field. But there's 5 minutes and 22 seconds left. And Auburn leading by 6, and Auburn has the ball.
It goes back to the old adage from the time that Mr. Naismith invented the game. The closer you are to the rim, at the higher percentage you'll shoot. And the Tigers have got the ball to the low post. Janai Broome has responded unbelievably, and Jalen Williams as well.
And Auburn has outscored the Rebels 36-28 in the paint. Auburn ball. Trey Donaldson, Denver Jones, Chad Baker-Mazara, Chaney Johnson, and Janai Broome. At the top, Broome, left wing Denver, top of the circle, Donaldson, got a screen. Lobs it to Broome, low post. Janai, one dribble up against Cisse, put it in!
What a play, what a play. That young man is going to work, earning his money underneath that basket tonight.
77-69 Auburn, under 5 minutes now to go in the second half in Oxford. Murray, Juju inside the arc, to Flanagan, down the lane. Allen to the corner, to the baseline and out of bounds off of Chad Baker-Mazara. Working on Brandon Murray. Ole Miss ball out of bounds, baseline left. 22 assists tonight for Auburn. That's a season high in SEC play. 6 of those coming from Janai Broome. Ole Miss ball out of bounds, down 8. Ole Miss, the inbound, Flanagan against Baker-Mazara. Left wing, shot clock at 11. Flanagan, left wing, Murrell against Broome. On the wing, goes baseline, through the lane, put it up. It was blocked! Broome blocked it, rebounded by Chad Baker-Mazara. Auburn ball with 4:35 to go. Tigers lead 77-69. Donaldson across midcourt for the Tigers. Brings it between the rings. Picks up the dribble. Off the right side, Broome. Faces Cisse, pops a three. Oh, it's good!
Whoa! Holy smokes, what a three-point shot.
And Auburn's up at 11, 80-69 with 4:14 to go. Right wing, Juju working on Denver Jones. Into the lane, Juju to the right wing, Murrell. Head fake at 3. and a foul against Chad Bacon-Mazzara, and that'll put Murrell at the line for a 1 and bonus. And that's the 4th foul on CBM. Brakefield comes in for Ole Miss. Janai Broome has scored 15 points. He has 6 rebounds, 6 assists, all 15 of his points in the second half.
It's been unbelievable how he has really gone to work, and he just seems like the ball is finding his hands. The teammates are doing a great job getting him the ball, and the assist statistically show it.
1 and bonus for Murrell, puts the first in. Trims the lead to 10 with 4:03 to go in the second half. A season-high 11 threes tonight for Auburn. That's in SEC play. Free throw again, Murrell. He missed it. Rebound tapped out, and it comes to Murrell. To Brandon Murray to Murrell on the left wing. Auburn's lead is 10, 3:56 to go. Murrell, left wing Flanagan against Broome. 2 former teammates going at each other. Flanagan drives into the lane. Up, under, put it up, blocked by Broome. Rebounded by Denver. Chad Bacon-Mazzara ahead. Donaldson to the hole, banked it in.
Outstanding transition offense by the Tigers.
Auburn leads by 12. Drive by Juju Murray to the hole. He didn't get it. Rebound Broome. 3:29 to go in the second half. Auburn with the ball in a 12-point lead. Donaldson across midcourt. Auburn has outscored Ole Miss 47-26 in the second half. Tiger ball. Broome in the key. Left wing Denver Jones. Top of the circle Donaldson. Inside the arc. Broome at the top. Another 3 for Janai. No. Rebound. Ole Miss. Brandon Murray up the floor. Auburn's lead is 12 with 3:03 to go. Brakefield, right wing. Drives on Broome inside the arc. Low post, Flanagan. Allen to the hole, put it in. And a timeout called by the Rebels. Woo, take a breath. 2:53 to go. Auburn 82, Ole Miss 72 in Oxford. We're back with more Auburn ball when we come back. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Southern homes are particularly vulnerable to termites. In this climate, you need guaranteed protection. You need Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. Termites attack the Centricon stations, exposing themselves to an agent that eliminates their entire colony. Upgrade from old-fashioned liquid service to the proven protection of Centricon and Cook's Pest Control. Call Cook's today for a free evaluation.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
War Eagle, it's a great day for Auburn Tigers to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccinations during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It's crucial that we take steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are all up to date on all recommended vaccines, including COVID-19 and flu. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
It's the classic dilemma at Whataburger. You pick up your all-time favorite patty melt with 2 fresh all-beef patties, melted Monterey Jack cheese, grilled onions, and creamy pepper sauce. And just when you're about to dig into Whataburger's take on this delicious all-time classic, someone utters the dreaded words. Can I have a bite? Should you? Shouldn't you? Maybe you should just take a big bite so you don't have to answer. Ooh, glad that dilemma's over. The Whataburger patty melt, just like you like it.
Keep it here after the game for the Regions Bank postgame show with final stats and analysis, plus comments from Coach Pearl. Now, back to the game.
2 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the second half in Oxford. Auburn with the ball, leading by 10. Auburn trailed by 9 at halftime. Trailed by as much as 13 in the first half. The Rebels, or the Tigers, have outscored the Rebels 47-28 in the second half.
Well, it was 50-50 at the 10-minute mark. It was tied up at the 10-minute mark. Been an unbelievable performance by the Tigers on how they have really taken over this game.
And still work to be done by Auburn. And one of those things is take care of the basketball here, Randall.
Well, that's for sure. And this every possession is important, and you've probably got anywhere from 6 to 8 possessions left.
All right, here's your Auburn 5. K.D. Johnson, along with Trey Donaldson, Chad Bacon-Mazzara, Janai Broome, and Jalen Williams. I cut you off. I apologize.
That's okay. It's imperative that we take care of the basketball.
Yeah. Auburn's lead is 10. 2:53 to go. They will press full court.
Ole Miss has got to give us all they've got right now. They've got to really come after us because they're down. They've got to have the basketball.
Inbound K.D. Johnson against the press. Ahead for Donaldson across midcourt. Trey drives to the right wing, now loops it back out to the top. 2:44 and counting. Auburn by 10 at Ole Miss. Donaldson off the left wing. Trey, a screen from Broome. Picks up the basketball. Now to Janai underneath. Off the glass, he missed it. Rebound tapped out, Ole Miss ball. Oh, Auburn had a wide open look and didn't get it to fall. Flanagan falls down, Auburn ball. Allen tried to take it to the hole, he lost it. Here's Auburn the other way. KD across midcourt. 2:16 to go.
The clock is on our side. Go to the end of the clock. Execute your offense.
Donaldson out at the left wing. 13 to shoot for Auburn.
Get a wide open shot
second
here.
half. Donaldson left wing, Jalen to KD. 7 to shoot. KD with 5. Into the corner. Chad Bacon-Mazzara with 3. Bacon-Mazzara to the hole.
Oh,
left-hand hammer. He
Holy
put it
smokes.
in.
What a dunk.
Now, did he get it before the shot clock went off?
They're going to look at that.
A left-hand hammer rim runner along the baseline. And now they will make sure that the dunk took place before the shot clock went off by Chad Bacon-Mazzara.
That play almost made me come up out of my seat.
Well, boy, it's close. It's really close. Either Auburn leads by 10 with 1:52 to go or 12 with 1:52, and it's good. It is good. Bacon-Mazzara, 10 points. Auburn by 12. They ran down the clock and got one at the last possible second. And Auburn leads by 12, 84-72. A minute 52 to go in the second half.
You can cut that one out from the highlight reel because that is a stamp of on the road, an emphatic dunk.
And some of the Ole Miss folks are heading to their exits. There's still time left in this one, friends. Juju Murray across midcourt for Ole Miss. On the wing, 3 ball Murrell. No. Rebound Ole Miss. At the top, it's Brakefield. A minute 40 to go. Brakefield down the lane. Scoop, and he got it. Auburn by 10, 131. Got to get it inbound.
Anything foolish, get it inbound.
Get it inbound. A bounce pass in the corner for Broome. And a timeout called by Auburn, just to make sure. 1:27 to go in the second. Auburn 84, Ole Miss 74. Ole Miss got 2 possessions that time.
A lot of time, Andy. You got
Brakefield made it count. Auburn will have it out of bounds near the basket baseline. Full length of the floor to go. Leading by 10 with 1:27 to go in the second half. How well has Auburn shot in the second half tonight? Auburn in the second half is shooting a blistering 75% from the field.
Well, they made an adjustment at halftime.
I apologize. 62%.
Overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had made it, the coaches made an adjustment at halftime, Andy, that was unbelievable. They decided to go to their 2 guys, the 2 guys that have led them all year long, and Broome and Williams, and Janai Broome has really responded.
Let me get this right. 74% shooting for Auburn in the second half, 54% in the game. Full length of the floor to go. Ole Miss presses. They will not guard Jalen Williams here.
You got to get the ball inbounds. You got to be strong with it because Ole Miss has got to south steals. They're going to be reaching and slapping, so you got to be strong with it.
Janai the inbound, still looking, lobs it over to the head of Broome, and it comes to Chad Bacon-Mazzara, and he's fouled by Murray. Auburn got fortunate, really fortunate on that inbound pass. Auburn sent Donaldson deep. They didn't throw it. They threw it inbound to Broome. It was over his head, but Bacon-Mazzara somehow got to the ball and was fouled by Brandon Murray. And it's still a 1 in bonus. It's still a 1 in bonus for Chad Baker-Mazzara.
We deserve to get away with one every once in a while on the road, but we certainly got lucky that time.
CBM, 87% from the line this season. First free throw. Got it. It rattled, but it fell. What a night for Chad Baker-Mazzara. 11 points, a career-high 9 rebounds.
Needs to get him one more rebound and get him a double-double here after making this free throw.
And he does. Auburn, 86, Ole Miss 74, minute 24 in the second half. Brakefield, left wing, penetrates to the hole, puts it up, he missed it. Broom got the rebound. Outlet Donaldson, a minute 16 to go. Auburn's by 12 at Ole Miss. Donaldson across midcourt. Auburn's outscored Ole Miss 51-30 in the second half. Donaldson out on the top, working on Murrell. 13 to shoot for Auburn. We're at a minute to go in this one. Tigers by 12. Jalen Williams, left wing. Donaldson, right wing, Mazzara. Low post, Janai. Bounce pass. Baker-Mazzara 3. Got it!
Holy
Got it!
What confidence the Tigers have played this last 10 minutes has been as good a basketball as they've played all season long.
89-74 Auburn. 43 seconds to go. Brakefield blocked by Broom, and they got Janai for the foul. It will not matter.
No, it will not. What a performance by the Tigers.
41 and 3/10 seconds. Auburn 75% from the field in the second half. 62.5% from the field in the second half from 3. In a place where Ole Miss hasn't lost this season. Free throw by Brakefield. It's good. One, two, three, 5 in double figures tonight for Auburn. 15 apiece for Broom and Baker-Mazzara. 16 for Jalen, 10 for Donaldson, 11 for Denver. Free throw good by Brakefield.
Just make sure we finish out this last 40 seconds on a good note. Be strong with the ball.
Auburn breaks the press. Jalen ahead to Donaldson. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Auburn leads it 89-76. And the Auburn fans start to celebrate in Oxford.
They stuck their head up.
Donaldson to the basket, to the hole. He missed it. Oh, a referee rebound dunk by K.D. Johnson, and he got called for a technical.
Oh, my goodness. He just couldn't help himself then.
A technical foul on KD on a reverse dunk. 91-76 Auburn.
I don't think any of us would have guessed that we'd come to Oxford and hang 91 on the board.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Alan Flanagan missed the first technical foul. Auburn 91, Ole Miss 76. Katie hung on the rim. That's where he got called for the technical. Flanagan missed the first technical foul. 56 points in the second half tonight, the most of any half this season for Auburn. Home, away, SEC, non-conference, does not matter. Flanagan's free throw is good, and Ole Miss will have it out of bounds. What a second half of basketball for this Auburn team. In front of a record crowd here in Oxford tonight. Buddy, they had this one circled the moment Auburn won by 23 in Auburn against Ole Miss.
It's amazing what this group has done together. They pulled together, shared the basketball.
Brakefield, hands to Flanagan, to the hole. He banked up, he missed it. Rebound, Janai. Outlet, Donaldson. Just get it across midcourt and dribble this one away. Auburn will sweep Ole Miss.
Unbelievable.
You want a statement win for Auburn? There it is. Auburn 91, Ole Miss 77. The Rebels' first loss at home this season. Auburn 18-4 overall, 7-2 in SEC play. Again, your final. Auburn 91, Ole Miss 77. Stay tuned. The Regions Bank postgame show is next. And this is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Live Sports Radio, bringing you inside Neville Arena for all the action of men's and women's basketball game day with no delay. Every dunk, block shot, and steal, plus all the analysis from our Hall of Fame coaches, all with no delay. 25